Every time I'm out at Coyote Pass, I'm just like, my heart aches, and I just see the vision that I've always imagined, all of the space and the houses.
If we were to build one home...
Welcome to my update gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives Coyote Pass issue has finally reached its long-awaited conclusion. Kody has settled the Arizona land war with Meri and Janelle, and it appears that things are going fairly well. Well, fans have watched how Coyote Pass name came with tension, disagreements, and legal threats. But it seems that Janelle and Meri didn't have to lawyer up as their ex finally decided to settle the matter. These two now have more land under their names, and the results are shocking. Is this true? How did Kody settle down? Sister Wives stars Janelle and MeriBrown were skeptical about Kody's intention and wondered if he would give them their shares or not. Hence, they were even planning to lawyer up just to make sure that the division was fair. On the other hand, Kody confessed to the cameras that he would be fair. He noted, "When I sell, I'm going to divide the money 4 ways." Kody explained that he, Robyn,
so I
and
think
his 2
that's
exes
why
would
I'm gonna get a lawyer to help me through this process. I feel like for quite a few years I've just kind of sat back
get money and wouldn't
just
compromise.
not want to.
He believes that Janelle and Meri were only interested in the money, and he didn't know what to do. However, Kody appears to be sticking to his claims for a change. Sister Wives. Coyote Pass ownership changes between Kody, Janelle, and Meri. The Sister Wives show has featured Coyote Pass's issues for several seasons, and viewers wondered how the Brown family would deal with it, but they have finally come up with a solution and have changed the entire ownership pattern. The Sun recently confirmed that 2 of the parcels of land are now under Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri collectively. Yes, you read that right. The parcels, initially owned only by Kody and Robyn, now have Janelle and Meri as their grantors. As per the documents, the noted couple has right of survivorship as community property. They have an undivided 50% interest, while Janelle and Meri have an undivided 25% interest, respectively. Initially, Kody and Janelle were listed as the grantors of the 3rd parcel. But now it has been transferred to Janelle and Meri's names for $10.
So a while back I sent an email to Kody and Robyn and Janelle just to start the conversation of the property.
Both of them will
I
get
haven't been
an undivided 50% interest in the 3rd parcel. Then comes the final parcel, which remains in just Kody and Robyn's names like it used to be. Amid all this, a Reddit thread recently made some shocking claims. The op noted that everyone signed off on the changes in January, except Robyn, who waited until March 26. Several viewers noted that Robyn wouldn't have been comfortable sharing the land. This could be the reason she took 3 additional months to sign. However, viewers were happy to know that Janelle and Meri were finally getting their share after a long battle. KodyBrown from Sister Wives lives a luxurious lifestyle, and his previous donations shed light on his beliefs. He married his first wife, MeriBrown, in 1990 at a young age. Kody was in a monogamous marriage with her for 1 year before introducing the idea of polygamy. In 1993, Kody tied the knot with his second wife, Janelle Brown. Although their marriage wasn't legally recognized, it was a spiritual union that allowed them to fulfill their desire for a plural relationship. In 1994, Kody spiritually married his 3rd wife, ChristineBrown. Kody's initial few years with Meri, Christine, and Janelle weren't particularly chaotic. However, things took a turn when he married his 4th wife, RobynBrown, and
so I don't know what's true. So there's been a couple of emails from Kody. The first one was, why don't we divide it this really weird way? 6 acres and 4 acres and I don't know. Then there's a second one saying, Robyn, I want to sell.
It was like, well,
Kody began neglecting his other families, only prioritizing time with Robyn to ensure her happiness. Eventually, he even divorced his first wife, Meri, to legally marry Robyn. Between 2021 and 2023, Meri, Janelle, and Christine grew weary of Kody's actions. They decided to leave him with Robyn and move away from their former home to focus on their own lives and futures. In addition to his practice of polygamy, Kody holds other strong beliefs that have shaped him into the man he is today. In 2023, he gained notoriety for publicly backing Republican political candidates despite facing financial woes. Kody, who is reportedly embroiled in a legal battle with Meri and Janelle over the sale of the Coyote Pass property, financially supported Republican presidential candidates by donating nearly $6,500 to the political party that aligned with his beliefs. A Federal Election Commission report shows that Kody spent a total of $6,473.01 over 3 years to showcase his support. Other details reveal how Kody has supported his favorite party over the last 5 years. In 2020, he donated $500 in total to Trump and Trump's Make America Great Again committee. In 2022, he donated even more money to the U.S. Concealed Carry Association for saving lives. Later that same year, Kody gave $205 to Marride, the American
Sorry, you are not like the head of my family.
Republican Party's fundraising platform. Followed by $520.51 to Vivek Ramaswamy's campaign in 2023. Kody spent a significant amount of money on his political beliefs, which raises the question of why he couldn't have used some of it to support his former wives. Kody is a Republican who shares many beliefs with his favorite political party. He strongly supports gun ownership and all aspects related to personal firearms. The patriarch of the Brown family has openly expressed his fondness for guns on multiple occasions and has actively discussed, handled, and advocated for gun ownership. Between July 2022 and September 2022, Kody made several donations to the U.S. Concealed Carry Association for Saving Lives. This organization is well known for promoting gun ownership in America by providing education, training, insurance, and other resources. Kody's past makes his love for guns even more evident. Previously, he had invested time in firearms sales, selling guns at trade shows, turning his passion for firearms into a business. As expected, many Sister Wives fans don't approve of
I feel like Kody and Robyn probably have some plan of what they want to do and how they want to handle it. I think that Janelle has some sort of plan, and I know that I do as well. And none of us are talking to each other.
They also feel that he made a mistake by investing so much in the gun-selling business instead of pursuing something that could have helped ensure financial stability for all his wives. There are some suggestions that Kody should have chosen a different career and source of income. It's easy to understand why some viewers may believe that Kody is intentionally showing off his wealth by making large donations to the Republican Party. Since splitting from Meri, Janelle, and Christine, he has been living a lavish lifestyle, leading to speculation about whether he is flaunting his wealth to rub his happiness in their faces. The reports of donations aren't the only ways Kody has spent money over the years. In the past, Kody and his only remaining partner, Robyn, have been seen wearing expensive accessories, causing viewers to question if they tend to overspend. Kody's children accused him and Robyn of being shopaholics, a stark contrast to Janelle, who had to rebuild financially after separating from Kody. Janelle had to start afresh.
I do as well. And none of us are talking to each other because none of us trust each other.
And establish a new life in North Carolina, while Kody remained in Arizona and prospered with his accumulated wealth. A few months ago, Kody sold his Flagstaff home at nearly double the price he bought it for. He purchased the property for $890,000 and sold it for $1.7 million. He later bought a $2.1 million home for himself and his only wife, Robyn, showing that he didn't consider the feelings of his ex-wives. One major reason Kody's ex-wives are unhappy with his financial abundance is because he didn't adequately provide for them. If Kody had invested the same amount of money in his other marriages as he did in Robyn, Meri, Janelle, and Christine might have had more positive things to say about him. Unfortunately, Kody could have been a much better husband to his first 3 wives. His behavior over the past decade in their polygamous relationship has left a negative impression on Janelle, Christine, and Meri. His lack of concern for them forced them to find alternative ways to support themselves. Janelle and Christine also explained how Kody always controlled the family's finances. Janelle revealed that her ex-husband and other sister wives had contributed and withdrawn money from a shared pool, but Kody always benefited the most, even after the TLC
In fact, I've been talking to one. I hope you feel like that for you
star
too.
Separated from Janelle. He didn't follow through on giving his ex-wives their fair share of Coyote Pass, a property they had bought together. Janelle experienced the most financial difficulties after ending her marriage with Kody. Sadly, the Sister Wives cast member suffered the most emotional pain after her divorce, with a great deal of stress and multiple tragedies. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives shared a video from the airport revealing her upcoming travel plans, which include visits to Las Vegas and Flagstaff, Arizona. She ended her relationship with Kody Brown in late 2022, shortly after ChristineBrown officially separated from him. Since then, Janelle has been focusing on her mental and physical well-being. In early 2025, she decided to remove any negativity from her life to live her best life. Janelle has been successful in her detox journey so far and recently received some happy news when her daughter with Kody, Madison Brush, welcomed her fourth child.
There's been a lot of confusion surrounding the way things have been done in the family.
After a delightful visit to Salt Lake City, Utah, for a family wedding, Janelle is on the move once again. Janelle posted a video of herself at the airport, surprising Sister Wives fans by announcing that she was heading to Las Vegas to spend some time with her children before continuing to Flagstaff, Arizona. Janelle appeared excited about her trip but held the purpose of her visit to Flagstaff a secret. Janelle said, "I've been in Salt Lake for a couple of days, on my way to Vegas to see my kids for a day or so, and then I have to end up in Flagstaff." Janelle's recent travel plans indicate that she is taking her spiritual detox seriously. A few months ago, she posted an update on Instagram, informing fans that she planned to rid herself of negative people and situations in 2025. She expressed that her goal for the year is to improve herself and let go of anything that had previously hindered her. Janelle's travel plans suggest that she is focusing on her happiness above all else. She is taking a break from her business to spend time with loved ones who are important to her, like her sister and her children. Janelle's trip to Flagstaff is surprising yet inevitable. She had been trying to persuade Kody to give her the rightful portion of Coyote Pass. The latest rumors suggest that Kody will have to provide Janelle with 25% of the property, leading to a lot of updated paperwork and drama. It appears that Janelle is visiting Flagstaff to address the division of the Coyote Pass property. It may be satisfying to see her finally receive her fair share of the land and potentially make a profit from the property to which she had dedicated so much of her time and money. Janelle is expected to spend time with her kids and seek their input on what to do with the Coyote Pass land. She likely values their opinions on the future use of the property. Originally leaning towards selling the land, Janelle's plans may have shifted following indications that she owns 25% of it. She may now be considering building something in Flagstaff and using her share of the land for a new project. The Sister Wives star could potentially establish a bed and breakfast business similar to Meri's or build a rental property for additional income. Kody Brown may have appeared to be a ladies' man to some. Yet, there were people close to him who had questioned this. Yes, some who knew Kody had questioned his sexuality. After rewatching an episode where his
so I haven't pushed the issue on many things.
Testosterone and wrestling days were addressed, a Reddit thread began. Though he has 4 wives, the argument does hold some validity. Kody Brown's 4 wives. In 1990, Kody fell in love with 19-year-old Meri Barber. The two wed and seemed very happy but always knew they would take on more wives. In 1993, Kody married Meri's former sister-in-law, Janelle. The following year, he wed their friend, Christine, who had always wanted to be a third wife. She was able to balance out the family since there was some contention between Meri and Janelle. Kody admitted he was not attracted to Christine when they were courting. He claimed she was overweight and did not like the way she ate nachos but did appreciate her loving nature. However, 16 years later, it became clear he was restless and they needed to add someone new to the family. They had tried a few ladies over the years, but nothing stuck. Enter Robyn, thanks to Meri
and I haven't really synced up. We're in different places, and it's an in and out. It's like sometimes I want to keep it, sometimes I want to sell it, and Robyn knows we need to sell it, but sometimes wants to keep it.
Kody to pursue her. He admitted he fell lovesick over his new conquest and they ended up getting married that year. The two are the strongest couple out of the 4 marriages as Christine has left and he has admitted he and Janelle are not in love. He's got only friend vibes towards Meri, so he gallivants out to Victoria's Secret with Robyn. Yet, he was not raised in polygamy and is down to one solid wife. Has Kody been masking a secret all along? A secret behind the polygamist? KodyBrown has made some interesting and off comments. One Redditor posted about an episode in which he had testosterone Tuesdays. He would go running with his guy friends and after, he was so easy to get along with, said his wives. Furthermore, he added that during wrestling, he missed the smell of testosterone cut to his face between the other man's legs. This created a Reddit thread that added to the question, is Kody gay? I remember when they went to visit his hometown in an
spot is literally the last place our family ever got everybody together. It was the last place.
Look at this, is
season,
beautiful.
and one lady said that everyone was convinced he was gay in high school, one person noted. Another added, I just watched that one. She said that not only did they think Kody was gay but, flamboyantly so. There were some comments about how excited he got when Maddie brought around Caleb. As if he wanted to marry him. Others noted that he dresses a lot better than some in a small town, so that does not mean anything. Finally, the consensus is it does not matter what he is, they still do not like him. Currently, Kody has 2 out kids, Mariah and Gwendlyn. KodyBrown has consistently questioned why he entered plural marriage. The more struggles he faced having 4 wives, the more he wondered what it was all for. Though he maintained he stayed so for karmic reasons, it seems he really only has 1 wife. The one wife he has a true functioning relationship with is his 4th wife. Robyn. Is he truly still in his religion, or is it just a front to maintain his lifestyle in the show? KodyBrown introduces his polygamist family. In 2010, the world was fascinated with the idea of polygamy and how it all worked. Big Love was a big hit for
I don't know, it's just been so difficult and so sad with the family. I know everybody just wants out of the pain.
HBO, so a reality series seemed to be the next step. TLC jumped right in and capitalized on the concept with the Brown family and Sister Wives. Kody introduced viewers to his 3 wives and 12 children. At the time, they all lived under one roof in a home built by a polygamist. Each wife had their own space for them and their children. However, they did get together for meals and prayer as well as did activities together. Furthermore, Janelle and Christine admitted they shared responsibilities. Janelle worked long hours while Christine was the homemaker, so she helped to raise their 11 children. She would assist with homework, teaching, and tended to have dinner on the table. While this was occurring, Kody was in the process of courting a 4th wife, Robyn, as Christine was pregnant with her 6th child. Immersing her into the family was an interesting experience, but the older kids saw this happening with their friends. Therefore, they were a tad more acclimated to the idea of having a new mom. By the end of season 2, the Browns were escaping Utah for Las Vegas to avoid Kody getting arrested for the lifestyle. Polygamy to monogamy. As time has gone on, KodyBrown has become less invested in his original 3 wives and more in love with his 4th wife, Robyn. During the pandemic, he was almost exclusively always at her home. Christine has since left with him, admitting he is not in love with Meri and Janelle. Redditors are now wondering if he even cares about his faith but is keeping up the illusion for show in the show. A thread has been started specifically addressing if he is actually a polygamist or polyamorous. Polyamorous is being involved with multiple people who all consent to this. That boy ain't polyam. He's repulsed by the idea of a wife with another partner. He doesn't love his other wives. He's not polyam. He's a monogamous pretending to live polygamy, one noted. Others believe he is definitely not religious and that notion is completely out the door. At times I wonder whether he is religious at all, another added. A final Redditor summed it up by posting this: he is a monogamous now with 3 baby mamas. In the end, it is his life and he and Robyn seem to be running the show. Now, how long can this show continue to last is another story. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.